Hello guys, this is Krishna. Thank you for joining me on this new video. What I'm going to show you, what I'm going to be discussing today is how I monitor my WordPress application, the uptime of my WordPress application, right? So I'm on Cloudways and you can definitely use it not only for WordPress application, but really for any other type of application out there. Before we start, if you don't already have a WordPress account, you're gonna find in the description of this video, I have provided a link there. This is a referral link. It's gonna provide you with a free trial, but as well, if you want a little something on top, right? I have a promo code over here that you can use that's gonna provide you with 10% off for the next 3 months. Okay, that is if you don't already have a WordPress Cloudways account. But if you do, just follow along with me or just follow along with whatever you're using. Okay, so like I say, we're gonna have a look at what I'm using to monitor my WordPress applications, right? So what that means is basically when how do I know when my application is basically down, right? Because it could happen, and it was happening a lot more. It was happening pretty much all the time when I was using services that had like share hosting. I think I don't know if it's Blue. I can't remember. I don't want to say the wrong name there, but uh, with anything that had share hosting, when somebody in the server, another website that was hosted there, was just taking a lot of traffic, the website will go down. With Cloudways, it has been really smooth, and I'm probably gonna show a picture of just what I have there, some of my application that I have on Uptime, with the service that I'm using, and you're gonna see it's 100% across the board. It's been really, really consistent, really stable, right? And I have it now, I think, for a couple years now. So so yeah, so that's what you want to know if your website is down. What I'm doing is I'm using Uptime Robot over here, uptimerobot.com, right? And the service is definitely great. I really don't have any issues with them. It's been really consistent. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump in here in the pricing just to show you. So it is free. They have a free plan. No, no, they is free. They have a free plan. The free plan provide you with 50. You can monitor 50 websites, and at the same time, you're only gonna check all the website every 5 minutes, right? For me, it works, but if you have critical application that should not be going down, or you need to know 5 minutes is too much, right? This is where you might want to move to the pro plan. So with the pro plan, they have it at about 1 minute, 1 minute checks, and you can have a little bit more over here website that you can monitor. With the free plan, it only stops at 50. Okay, you have some additional options here with the pay plan. You're gonna get SMS and voice call. With the free plan, I only get emails. You only get notified by emails. You can also check expiry of the SSL, and you can also check cron and heartbeat monitoring. Okay, but what I'm gonna show you is just the free plan, right? We're gonna jump in here in the dashboard, and basically this is what I have. So in my Cloudways account right now, I have one application that I created a few hours ago, and the application is here, and you're saying it's at 99,808, and that is because it hasn't been like a full 24 hours, but when it's gonna get there, it's gonna be 100% across the board, right? If I click here, it's gonna bring me to that application, right? And over here, if I click on the app, I think I already clicked there. This is what I'm seeing here as far as the graph and everything. I can see a little bit where was the issue. Okay, so if we come up here, um, sorry, let me come up here. We're gonna actually do that together. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and add an application. So I'm just gonna do that over here, and I'm gonna show you how I'm adding that application on Uptime Robot. So I'm just gonna say app number two, and it's gonna take about 2 minutes or a couple minutes here. so I'm not gonna have you look at it. Let me cut here, and then I'm gonna come back when everything is ready. Alright guys, so the application just finished installing right now. We have it ready over here. So this is the first application I had. This is the second application I just created. I'm gonna go there, and right now if I click here, you're gonna see it looks a little bit similar to the first one that I had. So I'm just gonna change it really quickly. Just give me 1 second here. Let me put that info here. So I just added it here. Don't need this. I'm gonna go to themes, and I'm just gonna select this one over here. So this one is now the theme that I have, right? Which is different from the theme of the first website. Okay. So we're just gonna go back to the app number 2, and this is what I have. Okay. So with that being said, we're gonna go back to Uptime Robot. We're on the dashboard. We're gonna come up here to add new monitor. I'm gonna click here, and from here it's letting us know what do we want to monitor, right? Because we can monitor different things. So we can monitor HTTPS. This is what we want, and this is what we're gonna focus on. But you can also monitor some keywords, ping, port, heartbeat, which is just basically with the Pro plan. So we're gonna come up here, HTTP, and the friendly name is basically the name that you're seeing here. Could be your domain name. I'm just gonna call it app number 2, right? Over here we can either monitor the URL or the IP. Um, in Cloudways, what I recommend is to pick the URL, and the URL that you're seeing here right now, that's the URL the Cloudways provide you when the application just got created. But later on, you can definitely change it to your own domain, such as it looks like apple.com, cnn.com, foxnews.com, all those different ones. So right now this is what we're gonna copy. The reason why we're not gonna go with the IP is because all those apps, so you see over here I'm on application number 2, and it's 134 122 120 120. If I go to application number 1 over here, it's basically the same thing. It's because they are on the same server, and basically they're sharing the IP of this server over here, right? So if you really want to monitor the individual application, you will need to get the URL of that application. So I'm just gonna come up here, copy that, go back here, I'm gonna paste it here, right? Over here, the monitor interval, it says every 5 minutes. If we want something lower than 5 minutes, it's gonna tell us that we need to upgrade, right? So we're just gonna leave it there. Monitor timeout in 30 seconds. We have some additional option here, but that is only for the Pro. When we come up here, there is some advanced settings that you have over here, but I never really use that in case you really have a need for it. But 99% of the time, you just want to know if the website is down or up. This is what you're gonna need to do. When you come up here, this is where you're gonna add something, so you notify. So you're gonna add over here the email, so you're gonna be notified. And from here, everything is basically good. We're just gonna go ahead and create that, and it's gonna start tracking our application. It's gonna let us know if we want to create a new one, but for now I don't want to do that. So it's gonna go ahead. Right now we are 0%, but when as times go by, it's gonna update it, and we're gonna now start seeing what's going on here. So if I refresh this a little bit, he hasn't yet done anything, but I think he already started. You see over here, both of them are up. If I click on that just to have a look, it just provided me here. It just says something, and it seems like everything is up right now. All right. So this is what I use to monitor my application. It's very simple, really flawless. I really like the way it's working, and from what I'm doing, I'm under the 50 monitoring. I have the free plan. It works very well for me, and this is what I would recommend as well that you use. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave it below, and I'll be back with another video next time. Thank you.